I have opened both ClickUp version 2 and 3 side by side to show the comparison between the two versions. These are both free accounts. On the left is version 2.0 and the right one is version 3.0. The first thing I would like to highlight is the home section. This home dashboard can be personalized to prioritize critical tasks. In the previous version, there was no way we could customize the home layout, but now in version 3.0, we can easily pick and choose what we need to see in the home dashboard to start our day. Next, the settings and profile information were all at the bottom left corner in version 2.0. In the 3.0 version, this is now moved to the top right corner. In my opinion, this was definitely a better move as it is easier on eyes to navigate the options. And it also feels natural to look for profile settings on top right instead of the bottom left, since many other apps do this way. Speaking of a new version, how do you know you are using the latest version? Simply click on this profile icon to see the version that you are in. You can also manage which version you want to be on by clicking on Manage Version. As with the previous versions, just remember that when I say settings, you might want to pay attention to which settings page I refer to, because there are 3 different settings pages: the profile settings, the workspace settings, and then there are the separate space level settings. If you have more than one member using ClickUp, you can go to your workspace settings and then go to security and permissions page and set whether users in your workspace can access 3.0 or not and how you want to deal with it. This setting is accessible in both the versions. The next important change that I want to highlight is the task view. This has a considerable change in the UI on how individual tasks are displayed when we compare both the 2.0 and the 3.0 version. 3.0 now comes with a new option that Notion users will be familiar with. It is the way we view the layout and navigate between tasks. We can switch from the default view to the full screen view or to sidebar view, which snaps to the right side of the screen, giving us a bird's view to view tasks while moving across lists. Earlier versions had the meta details of a task scattered in different places. Now with 3.0, the basic and important ones are just below the task heading, that is the status, assigned to, due date and more, while the other meta information are available as a neatly lined up icons here for tags, timers and more. Earlier, subtasks and checklists were within the to-do section within a task. With 3.0, these are displayed in a neat tabular view where we can add the custom fields under the Details tab, subtasks under its own dedicated tab that gives us a tabular view with custom subtask columns, and checklists are now under the Action Items tab. Another useful feature within the task view is that we can now add links to doc, websites and other dependencies by clicking on this plus icon here, which will be displayed alongside while viewing the task details. The tasks view now also comes with a subtask sidebar view that displays subtasks in a neat nest view. There's no much difference in the activities section. It's same as it was in the previous version. The commenting box also is not new and is similar to its predecessor, which comes with a plethora of options by typing a / character. One feature update I noticed in the 3.0 is that it now encourages us to use up more custom fields by placing them in prominent positions. I noticed them showing up right under the task's description area and also in the task options menu items list. When you start using custom fields, remember that these are limited in the free plan, with just 60 custom field users in the free plan. I believe earlier this was given with 100 users, but now it's got reduced to 60 users. So if you create a custom field and decide to not to use it later, they will still stick to you. And you would have used up 1 out of the 60 users and should upgrade to get unlimited custom fields. As custom fields are prominently displayed in different areas in the new version of ClickUp, it may get easily created by a user. This calls for a dedicated custom field manager, and ClickUp has designed a section for this purpose. You can access it by clicking on the Quick Action menu and then custom field manager. Here you can create a new field or edit, search, and filter for an existing one. Admins can view, manage by merging, duplicating, or moving custom fields in a workspace. Remember that the free plan gives you only 60 custom field users. Task types. These are similar to having epics, features, tasks, bugs in other project management tools like Microsoft's ADO or the Azure DevOps. In ClickUp, we can now create different task types and also customize them within the lists to enable the default task type to tailor your workflow. You can set up your custom task type from the workspace settings page. You must be an admin or an owner within your workspace to create or modify these. Once set, you can apply default task types to your lists within the lists context menu. On a side note, milestone option was marked or unmarked in the previous version by converting it from a task. But in 3.0 version, milestones are now part of task types, and any task can be changed into a milestone by clicking on this drop down above the tasks heading and marking it as a milestone. Docs, dashboards, and even the new whiteboards are available near the home section above instead of the previous version's lower end tabs shown in the left sidebar. These are called their own hubs. For example, this is the Docs hub, this is the Dashboards hub, and then here is the Whiteboards hub. You can pin these to always show up in the sidebar. And the goal section is shown up here as well. The top of the hub sections feature the recent favorites and the ones you have created listed in one place, showing three of them in each card. You can click on the See All link here to view them all in a pop-up modal. You can easily open these in new tabs or just click to copy its link for quick sharing. Below these cards is the table view with permission-based sort and filter tabs where you can search, sort, or filter for a specific doc or dashboard depending on which hub you are in. It's called location overview for a reason because it shows a contextual overview of the specific page location you are in. Let me explain. It's similar to the views available when we visit docs, dashboards, and whiteboards. So, whenever you click on a space or a folder in the left side pane, you will be greeted with an overview page that shows useful cards with recent pages opened and the docs list and the resources card, along with the folders and lists within that workspace. The recent pages show the recently opened folders and lists in your space. The docs list shows your docs within the space, and the resources card shows the attachments you have uploaded within the specific location you are in. In this case, I'm in this workspace location. You can view the folders and lists below these cards. Not just viewing, but you can also create a new folder from here itself and customize the columns you want to view in here that acts as your portfolio widget. With these, we can see that the overview page is designed to be a neatly organized display showing a top-down view of how your space is structured with its lists and folders. This overview page doesn't show up for lists. It only shows when clicked on spaces or folders. ClickUp's inbox is intuitively designed to show all the notifications. It is separated into four tabs: important, other, snoozed, and then cleared. Under the important tab, you will see the notifications for your important activity, including the ones that's displayed on your screen right now, which are about the comments assigned to you and the comments or new replies in comment threads, tasks assigned to you, and more. Under the other tab, you will see notifications for any changes made to the tasks where you are a watcher. These are some of the task activity types that shows up under this tab. Under the snoozed tab, it displays the notifications that are currently snoozed. From this tab, you can do the actions that's displayed on your screen. And lastly, under the cleared tab, you can view all of the notifications that you recently cleared. which will remain on the cleared page here for 30 days before being permanently removed. For notification settings, you can click on this settings gear icon for both the layout as well as the notification settings, which will give you some options to play around with. The unread notifications will appear with bold text compared with the ones that you already read, which are not marked as bold. And it also has a pink dot on the right here. You see the pink dot. Okay, it's it goes off when I hover my mouse, but you can see the pink dot over here on the right with the most recent notification shown at the top. You can also enable the notifications in the site settings here within your browser, where you can see a banner asking for if you would like to enable browser notifications. This will also show up when you first access the notifications page when this is not enabled. This feature will let you search both within ClickUp and also inside the apps that are connected to ClickUp. Although Universal Search is a paid feature, it does allow a few commands for users in the free version. Here's how we can use it. First hit S or Ctrl K or Command K, or just click on the search bar here to open the search or run a command box. And then in the search bar, type ClickApps. In the ClickApps page, search for Universal Search and enable it by hitting this toggle. Next, click on the Quick Action menu and click on App Center. You can discover the supported integrations in your plan by clicking on this Universal Search category. I'm using a free ClickUp plan and I currently see these apps for my integration options. With Google Drive connected, I can open Google Drive from within ClickUp. This command opens Google Drive in a new tab. I can also create new doc, sheet or Google slide with these commands by just typing them into the search or run a command box. I got this box when I hit the keyboard shortcut S, or maybe you can also click on Ctrl or Command K depending on which operating system you use.
Now that you have an idea of the basics, here's an action item for you so you can also jump in and start getting familiar with ClickUp.
If you haven't already done, go ahead and sign up for ClickUp. Use the link given in the description below to sign up for a free account. If you found this video to be helpful, I request you to use my affiliate link given below to sign up for ClickUp, which gives me a small commission at no additional cost to you. Next, verify your email address that you used while signing up, and then create a workspace in your ClickUp account. Don't worry too much about your workspace name. You can always change it later. Then within your space, create a new task or doc. Then just go with the flow and start playing around the ClickUp user interface. With this, you are now well on your way to start organizing your life using ClickUp.